welcome to Lucario's Niche Notes. In the main guide that I had written earlier, I covered most of the main key points on Lucario and how he should be played. If you haven't seen this yet, then please check it out first, as it is the best place to start. The link's in the description. This will be a new series that I'll be starting, which will cover the more, niche aspects of his toolkit. These were cut from the main guide, as I didn't want to bloat the original video's length. As you can probably guess, this means that the things I'll be talking about in here will be the extreme bits of info that weren't covered. So, the main guide for all the useful goods, and these little videos for the spicy stuff, understood? Great, let's move on. This first video will cover extreme speed, as this move wasn't covered too much in the main guide. There's a few little things about this move that could be good to know. The timestamps for the sections are noted here. With that out of the way, let's dig into this. Lucario has a great recovery, but it does have one huge weakness which will be exploited by any high-level player. It's just really easy to two-frame and punish. But did you know that there's a simple way of avoiding this on either Final Destination, Battlefield, or walls with stages? Allow me to introduce you to his bonk. Witness and observe. Whoa. It may look unremarkable, but bonking against the stage in this way is pretty huge. By bonking at the lower half of the stage, Lucario's ledge grab range actually increases by quite a lot. The beauty of this though is that the amount of time it takes for us to grab the ledge is still only 2 frames. This allows us to avoid many 2-framing options that would otherwise hit us if we were to try and grab the stage in a normal way. There is a lot of math involved on what angles to hit the stage at what aura, but let me just make this simple. Hitting the lower half of the stage at around a diagonal angle will cause us to bonk slightly upwards to the point where we can grab the ledge far below. Just be careful of how low you do bonk though, as going too low will always guarantee an SD. I did mention briefly during the guide that there's a fairly big hitbox which comes out on the final frame of this move, as well as when he bonks himself into the ground. But what I didn't mention though is that he can actually control the direction that the opponent goes in when they're hit by this. Sometimes it's just the really niche things in the match that will completely turn the tide of battle, and let me tell you, very few Lucario mains are aware of this. Never mind other players. Now, watch this clearly not scripted footage and see how the poor Ganondorf lost the match the moment he was in advantage. Yikes. Being able to control the direction of where they launch is pretty straightforward in concept. The launch angle is entirely based on which way the left stick is held during the last frame of his recovery, and nothing more. Keep in mind though, it's really risky. If you mess up, losing your stock is guaranteed. I just wanted to quickly mention in here at the end of the video to say thank you for watching this, and for those of you that checked out the main guide, thank you so much for the positive reception and the positivity around it. I'm glad it was useful to some of you, and I'm really glad that some of you were able to give me some positive criticism on it as well. I'm not really the biggest video editor on this planet. This is like my 4th or 5th time editing in my entire life, but it's something I've really been enjoying, and it's been something I've been putting way too much time into actually, and I hope to get better at it throughout as well. I don't know how many of these types of videos I'll be making in the future. It really just depends on how much content there is to really cover. Just keep in mind that I do work. Unfortunately, I'm no student, so I can just lounge about and focus on this all the time. I can only really cram these out during the weekends, so don't expect the upload schedule to be any faster, sadly. But if you're liking what you see, then please stick around, and if we can get to 100 subscribers, that would actually mean the world to me. Not even just for the milestone itself. When you're at 100 subscribers, you can change your channel name, and I'd like to change it from my old username to my current one, which is Jovinus, so that would be pretty good. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around for the next video.